Grazie, grazie Engineer Conte, grazie ħafna. Bonġu Alfred Difesa, Dr. Anurada Choudry. Choudry? Choudry. Anurada Choudry. Sir Difesa, bonġu, grazie. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about something very particular. It's Vedic
psychology.
Vedic psychology.
And about the power of sounds. It's mainly about the power of sounds.
The power of sound?
Yes.
What power does sound have?
Well, if you look at the world in terms of energy, because finally everything is energy. We are used to considering this as a solid thing.
Yes.
But it is essentially energy. That is what the scientists tell us. If it is energy, then it is vibrations. If it is vibrations, it is sound. Because it's a frequency.
Okay.
Right. Now, what Vedic psychology talks about and what I would like to share with the Maltese audience is the fact that every time we think, we make a certain sound in the universe.
Every time we think?
Yes.
It is a measurable phenomenon.
You can actually measure this.
Absolutely.
You can see me think.
Exactly. And we can see you think happy thoughts and we can see you think sad thoughts.
Angry thoughts. That's not it. I can't come fuq dan il-Vedic psikologija, Vedic għawek bazi taħħa kifet nisma. Għed niprofa nifhem u naraw ukoll nifmu flimkien u inti korraġini jekk forsi nkun qed nisma'. Nitkellmu fuq il-qawwa, il-poter tal-ħoss. Il-ħoss huwa l-bażi ta' kollox imħabba li ħoss huwa vibrazzjoni, kull tip ta' enerġija hija vibrazzjoni u appuntu kien qed tgħidilna Anurada, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Anurada. I'm lucky to even remember her name as easy as Jane. So Anurada will be a bit of a challenge for me. Ma Anurada qed tgħidilna wkoll li kollox għandu l-enerġija tiegħu, l-vibrazzjoni tiegħu. Allura appuntu nistgħu wkoll kull meta naħsbu aħna qed niġġeneraw ftit enerġija, qed niġġeneraw din il-vibrazzjoni.
Din il-vibrazzjoni. U tista' din l-enerġija tagħmilna ħsara jekk naħsbu negattiv u jekk naħsbu pożittiv tagħmilna l-ġid.
Lilna nfusna.
Lilna nfusna, iva. U Anurada qiegħda biex titkellem fuq proġett li qed tagħmel fuq xi ħaġa, I think I'd better if she says it. She's doing a project on this. Yes.
So it pays us to think happy thoughts.
It pays us to happy thoughts, yes.
Yes. And not negative.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I think what we need to understand is the relationship that exists between sound and the spaces. Because if you have a sound which is, let's say, a little vast, you know, like big, the space that it creates is big, the feeling that it creates is big, and it's a bit like a radio frequency also, because the frequency that you're emitting is also the frequency that you will invite.
I see. That's actually complicated, but interessanti ħafna. It's a bit complicated. I'm trying to understand how to transmit it and be sure that I'm sticking to the subject. Ma il-vibrazzjonijiet din hija xejn fiżika wkoll, is a bit of physics. Meta inti il-ħoss kbir għandu joħloq ħafna spazju għaliex kif qed naraw minn forsi jaftit il-fiżika, il-ħoss għandu daw il-mewġ bejn daqqa oħra hemm l-ispazju li jinħoloq. Naturalment iktar ma jkun kbir iktar hemm dan l-ispazju. What's the problem with a big space? Is it a problem?
No, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yes, because when you feel big, then you can have more to fill in. Like it's really like it's a kind of a wealth, but of a different kind.
And how do you create a big noise?
By having big thoughts that are inclusive of everything. So the project that Alfred was mentioning is actually called Ekataa. And Eka means one, it's a Sanskrit word. Eka means one.
Sanskrit is a language.
It's a language.
Yes, it's
Sanskrit.
It's a very ancient language, and it's the mother of a lot of European languages as well.
Including Maltese, I believe, also has
I'm sure. Yes. Because Maltese has a lot of Roman origins and Latin origins.
Okay.
Yes.
So this project, tell us about this project, Ekataa?
Ekataa, yeah. So Eka is one, and Ekataa is oneness.
Oneness.
Yes. So this is a project for an unconditional human solidarity as one on the 1st of January 2011, when it's 1/1/11. It's a date of ones.
Very particular date.
Yes. It's a date. We will have 4 such dates in the coming year, but as a new year, it comes only once in every century.
Okay, that's 1/1/11.
Yes.
Project
1/1/11.
Oneness. Li tkun imwaħħad miegħek innifsek. Wieħed huwa importanti hawnhekk The project will it start on the 1st of January or take place on the 3rd?
It takes place on the 1st of
Project li
January.
ħajseħ appuntu fl-ewwel ta' Jannar tal-2011, għandek ġifieri l-ewwel ta' Jannar l-ewwel xahar tal-2011 żewġ numri wieħed ukoll. And what is this project?
So it basically is, it's based on the idea of sounds and the fact that through our thinking we are making a certain sound, through our emotions we are making a certain sound, even our physical body has a certain resonance. Now the individual normally is a sum total of these different sounds that are adding or cancelling each other out. And these sounds are normally not in harmony in the individual. And then when we multiply that at a world scale, in terms of sound, it's like a cacophony. Exactly.
Kull ħoss li, kull ħsieb li nagħmlu, kull ġest li nazzjoni joħloq ħoss.
U jaffettwa l-univers.
U jaffett ġibdana jisek kull ħaġa li tagħmel inti qed toħloq dan il-mewġ min joqtol il-xulxin, jinneutralizza xulxin ma iktar ma jkunu negattivi. Naturalment, u iktar ma jkun hemm nies li qed jaħsbu sibiet negattivi.
Pekażu meta jkun hemm xi terrorist attack jew September 11, dik toħloq ċertu negattività biża' u mal-biża' jiġu ċertu ħsibijiet. Issa qed tagħmel xi ħaġa kontra tagħha. Jekk aħna globali bħala umanità nagħmlu l-ewwel 11 minuta tal-ewwel tas-sena naħsbu fuq di l-oneness, nużaw ċertu sounds.
L-ewwel 11
minuta, dik ħat affettwa is-sena ta' 2011 għall-univers.
Ma din maġija, ġifieri aħna x'qed ngħidu, kif ħasseħ di?
Inti per f'nofs il-lejl tagħmel 11 minuta tirrifletti fuq oneness.
L-ewwel 11 minuta tal-ewwel ta' Jannar tal-2011 fejn normalment aħna nagħmlu iktar storbju possibbli. This is the noisiest time of the year.
Yes, and that's where we are trying to bring in a different attitude. Because, as I said, more so, it's also based on the idea that as a human race today, we are always making sounds of differences. Differences based on language, religion, nationality, color, race, gender, age. So what happens is when I meet you, for example, I'll start doing my calculations. Okay, the man, that age, Maltese, you know.
What age do you think?
Very young.
Oh, yes. That's a very positive thought. I can feel the vibration. Okay, but this is the assessment we make.
Because age is a state of mind as well. I mean, we have to understand that.
You think so?
Very much so.
That's
Oh, there's a whole theory on that. But
so this
maybe
is an invitation.
This is an invitation, yes.
For the first 11 minutes.
Yes, but I'll just explain to you.
Yes.
It's like, so because we are always basing on differences, but underlying all those differences, we are first and foremost human beings.
Yes.
But the fact of a human connection is never collectively celebrated as a humankind.
Okay.
You see?
So in practice, what is going to happen on the 1st of January, on the first 11 minutes of the 1st of January 2011?
So it is saying that credit 11 minutes of your thought sound to the world account of human oneness. And one can do it in any way. So people are asked to either chant that we are one.
Right.
So the motto of Ekataa is Ekataa astu nah.
This is the mantra, is it?
Yes, it says let oneness be ours.
Astu nah.
Yes,
First
very
11 minutes.
good.
I have to write it down to remember that.
But you can also do it in Maltese.
Okay.
Because what is again important is not the expression. The expression can be in any language that is close to your heart. The intention has to be common.
Okay.
It's about the deeper sound. And we're also inviting people to light candles.
Right.
Because it's the gesture of sharing a light.
Okay.
And we've chosen the noisiest time of the year.
Exactly.
Because it is at that point, it's the beginning of a year. It's a time when people take
The
resolutions.
landmark, yes.
Yes, people take resolutions. So the seeds that you sow at the right time will determine the quality of the crop that comes up.
That's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Anurada, I could have taken the rest of the program to talk about this, but of course we have to move on. But thank you very much for joining us. Għawek għanna stedina fil-qosor stedina li fl-ewwel 11 minuta.
Could I just invite Chief to also become an ambassador of oneness?
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
He emits no sound at all, no vibration. He doesn't think, he doesn't talk. He talks a bit too much.
It's a matter of who you are. So it's not for people who can only make loud sounds. It's also about deeper thought sounds.
Okay, so
Chief,
I will be happy to be there.
Chief. Thank you very much.
I will be ambassador of oneness.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Grazie ħafna. Alfred, stedina biex nibdew is-sena fil-kalma u fil-paċi ma' kulħadd. U naturalment huwa mod kif wieħed jistgħu. Thank you very much for this very peaceful 10 minutes that we've had together. Waqfa reklami nkunu magħkom eżatt wara.